Welcome on, Janners.
All right. Do you want to be called Phil, Phily-It, or what do you prefer?
Whatever's comfortable with you.
Happy days. It's all right then.
Just don't call me what you call me behind my back to my face. That'll do.
Hey.
But Janners, where'd Janners come from? The name?
Janners was always a nickname when I was at school.
Given by?
A few other people. A few different people. I'm not going to name names yet. Just a few people. I had a few different nicknames. There was Janners, Joni, Jan, Jangaroo.
Jangaroo?
Jangaroo, just whatever came to.
Someone didn't like you.
Oh, hi. Nobody likes me.
No, so somebody that was nicknaming you. But...
Aye, sure.
So Janners came from just friends?
Just friends. There's
friends.
no big strange or startling name behind it. Like it's
no
just,
big.
No. It's
No
well
big.
born, like.
The story, not the name. The story, not the name.
Story,
not the person.
Name. Aye.
But so you get into the drama at school, was it, or?
No, I didn't do drama at all.
Right.
I've actually never acted
Until,
if you can call the lip syncs on TikTok acting, or until the Unreal Housewives.
So
Derry.
TikTok kind of started you off with all that.
Well, when I say I never acted, I mean like not acting in front of people. So when I was away, and I would have done.
Pretend to cry in front of your man and dad.
Oh, I had that down to a T.
That's acting. That's acting.
Like, crying on cue, everything. But no, like me and my friend, like I grew up by Mac. Me and my friend Samantha, we would have put on our wee shows out in the street, and everybody had to get involved. And Grease 2 was the main one. Like I was only 7 watching Grease 2. Good parenting in the 80s, 90s.
I've never watched Grease. Never seen it.
Right, I need to leave.
Never seen it. You're away now already.
I'm away on already.
I've never watched Grease. I
can't
don't
get on
watch
with something
musicals.
like that.
Don't watch musicals.
I can't get on with something like that.
There's a
shocking.
few other ones that, what do you call that one? The Greatest Showman. Never seen it.
Right, this is going to be a problem here. It's actually going to be a problem here.
What school did you go to? If you were in Ballymac?
Holy Family.
Holy Family.
Holy Family.
Two Holy Family guys here too.
Oh, no way.
Aye.
Holy Family.
Holy Family under Mr.
goat.
Matthewson.
No, it was Mr. Barr was the VP.
Oh,
Mr.
aye.
McLaughlin was the principal, and then
I think that was me in primary 1. I
What
think
age
he
you?
left.
How long? What's your
I'm
real age?
21.
Plus VAT.
21.
Because there's no way I'm
32.
believing that.
32.
I'm still not believing
No,
this.
I have ID here to prove it. ID 8 plus 6, 92.
We better just for men wouldn't go a mess there. Hard
Hard life.
Okay, school of hard knocks, my hours.
Well, what
32
older
really?
teacher? Aye, 32.
Right, all right.
No, Malaya came 33 last week. Sorry, I'm 33.
Jesus.
8th of
aye,
June.
hard
Aye.
life,
June.
right?
When was June? Well, fuck. Started them all.
Hell, aye. Jesus
Hard
Christ.
ticket, I know, don't talk.
Fucking hell.
Try living the life.
Here, I've had a hard life myself, but I don't look as bad as that.
Oh.
I'm only joking, right? I've got the slagging out of the way.
So you never asked a woman her age, so
Oh, here,
you tell
no
everyone
problem.
their age, you're 40
no
next
problem.
week?
I'll be 40 now on the 9th of July. I have no problem saying it. 40 now on the 9th of
40.
July. I definitely don't look it, so don't you even start.
I never says a thing. I thought it all, but I never said
I hear you. I
have
know
a
you
filter.
thought.
I have a filter.
No. No.
Can't find it, but
Ballymac, hey.
what part of Ballymac? Top, middle, bottom? Don't
Middle.
name it straight. Middle.
Middle.
You have a middle sight man over here, over your right hand shoulder.
Middle.
And he's
sight,
looking
beginning-
now, he's giving you a second look as if, do you know her?
I knew your face from somewhere, but
That's,
maybe I was letting on not to know him.
okay. I do that, and he's one of my best mates.
Aye.
The Ballymac Chippy, Ballymac Fryer.
Oh, the
He loves
Ballymac
it.
Fryer. Here, my uncle used to own that. I'm not naming names.
No,
No.
everyone knows who used to own the Ballymac Fryer. I could name the
Years
names,
ago.
but I'll not. All right, okay.
Years ago, but
But no, you're not still from Ballymac, right?
no. Geez, I left there when I was 10.
You're not a Ballymacker if you left when you're 10 and
Here,
you're
if
40
I was
now.
born and bred in Ballymac, I'm a Ballymacker. Ballymacker, day. Telling you
The
now.
school the whole way through, so.
How well I went to the waterside then, so it was a bit of a change, like.
There's another Ballymacker in the room that moved to the waterside and doesn't like talking about living on the waterside.
Yes,
so
it's the
might
thing,
get
like,
cut
do you
out.
know what I mean? It's kind of hit or miss, like, whenever you go from Ballymac to the waterside, but sure, it's all good.
But you done the full 7 years in Holy Family.
Oh, aye, Holy Family all the way, and then Thornhill then.
But Miss Boggs, she was the longest teacher when
Miss
I was there.
Boggs
Miss
was
Boggs.
my Primary 1 teacher.
She still pops in and out. My Wayne's go to Holy Family now at the minute. And, well, sorry, one of them. The other one's St. Joe's now.
Well, I met Miss Boggs at a parent, what do you call that there, if you're on the Board of Governors. So I decided to be on the Board of Governors for my Wayne school. And
Right.
there she was. And she straight away, she was all, There's your woman. She was, oh, you were so
She
good.
knew you and it wasn't from TikTok?
No, I wasn't on TikTok then.
No.
I'm only on it
TikTok,
since September.
What's that? Or September this year? Or
September 24.
Really? Why did I think you were one like COVID kind of TikTok?
I was on it watching in COVID.
Aye.
And had the Waynes and all on it in private. I was all private when the Waynes
Right.
was on it. And then it was September then that I decided to go public and hide all the Waynes.
What made you jump across?
I was watching it and I was like, it's like QVC it's selling. And I am all for people selling on TikTok. I support anybody doing what they have to do. But when you're watching it, sometimes you were like, oh, for God's sake, I want a wee bit of laugh. I want a wee bit of a carry on, a wee bit of comic relief, whatever.
Different character.
And I was like, September was my late father's anniversary and his birthday, 1 week apart, and I was fucked off, to be honest. And I was sitting going, do you know what? I can do better than that. So
that is how some people start. They're looking, they're like, the standard's great, but I think I'd have a higher standard.
There was no more funny stuff coming up. There was in my For You page anyway. There wasn't anymore. It was all people
algorithm.
My algorithm was shite. It was all people fighting with each other from Belfast, and then it was all people selling and everything, but their granny's fucking toes. And I was going, no, do you know what? And Elaine Maxwell, I am dying about her. I was watching away at her, and then
tell.
At the time, I've only met her twice now. I've only met her twice.
No, you haven't.
I swear to God.
Why did I think you were best friends or something?
Everybody does. And the second time I met her was at my show, Unreal Housewives of Derry.
Really?
The second time I met her.
You've only met her twice.
Swear me.
I'm sure you talk a lot online, but.
Oh God, I
no, I was only assuming that.
Swear to God, like we chat away, like, but I only met her twice.
So you idolise her? Is that the thing?
I think she's class. I think she reminds me of. I have a lot of aunties and uncles. My granny had 10 Waynes. She reminds me all them the way they go on. They're all Craigan women as well.
I think that's the way she wants to go on, isn't it? She kind of wants to be the kind of the mommy of Derry, nearly.
Okay, she is, but I think she's the queen of Derry, like now at this point. Whether you love her or hate her, I'm telling you now, she's in everybody's mouths. I
noticed you're doing a lot of kind of lip syncing her. Is that what you're calling it? Lip syncing?
That's what it started off as.
Why is there no Picca? I was per Picca.
Here, you haven't been watching my videos, Philly. I've done Picca.
No, you might have, but I'm saying, why is there no?
Here. I've done Picca. I've done Picca on holidays. I've done Picca up in the wee Derry Shots van. I've done Picca.
Aye. But why is there not both together? Do you not have a Picca? Do you not have a Picca in the house that'll do it with you?
I do. Here, I'm a Lone Ranger.
You're
I'm a Lone Ranger. I don't need anybody else to do it my own. Do you know what I mean? I've got Picca and Elaine. And I've done them both together. I have my own wee series and everything. You need to do your research better, Philly. Come on, hey.
I actually like
amateur. What?
There's a number. It's not 1 or 2.
Oh, here now. Come on, here. That was the baked potato I got. That was the best threesome I ever had in my life.
See, that's here. Talk about the
only threesome I ever had in my life.
The jacket potato. The best part of the jacket potato. What is it? The menu.
Hey, I'm gonna have to say now, and I swear to God, I wasn't expecting it when I went down there. But the menu with them jacket potatoes. The girl was all to me, why don't you try it one there? And I seen it had all 3 of my favourite flavours. And I was all, gives that threesome there. I had to go down to the Colin Bar's fucking car park to eat it. I wasn't waiting to get home. I thoroughly enjoyed that threesome in the car. I'm telling you now, it was gorgeous.
I never had a threesome in a car now.
No,
I normally have them in work.
I would have one every day of the week. I am telling you now. Hey, call a spade a spade. I'm still talking about the baked potatoes here. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right, okay, sorry.
Is she wild mind on you? Hey, you a wild mind on you? Terrible. It's not a family show, no.
But it's not now. This one's not a family show by the looks of it. But you were down at the charity event getting your threesome.
Aye, down for a fight for life.
Threesome for charity.
But at a threesome for charity.
Excellent.
In the Colin Lane car park in the car. Jesus, that sounds awful. Jesus, he's fucking terrible, I'm telling you.
But I seen the massive turnout. I was down myself. I was just after you were there.
Aye. You were the day I went. The lights that much day I drove out of the car park and we were all
We only watched it. We only wished we were there because Kieran told us the stories. What were we doing? We were holding the spud and there was wind about, was there?
Oh, hold on a minute.
What?
I went up and got my spud, maybe can of Coke Zero. The Wayne served me and all. It was lovely. And the fucking one came and Marlon Monroe didn't have a fucking look at me. I'm telling you, the dress was going up. I thought, I need to go, Kieran. I'll chat to you later.
Marlon Monroe, not Betty Boop. It's Marlon Monroe.
Oh, Hey, you know what I mean? Betty Boop's down here. Marlon's up there.
What was that charity event for? Again, I seen you on the video. Was it?
It was
children's
for
cancer.
What do you call it? Fight for Life, and it was for children's cancer. And you can still donate. I'm nearly sure if you contact them on their socials, you can send through any donations, and they'll send you the link, bank transfer. Get donating, folks.
Did I see the staff and the Jacket Potato too? They gave their wages.
They gave all their wages. They were, and the heat on Saturday was shocking. And I even says to Gary, how are you coping in here?
Shocking.
She says, we're not.
Size of a big stove.
It was the two stoves going together. They had the wee back door open. They had Wayne's in there too, helping them with the wee drinks and all. And I don't know how they weren't melting.
Because there was an ice cream truck right beside it.
But they weren't getting a chance to get in. They were just flat out. Flat out. There was not even getting a chance.
Who's your best character? They copy then. It has to be Elaine.
Has to be Elaine. No,
that's the obvious one. That's the obvious one.
Right. So the obvious one is Elaine. All day long, Elaine. It's my favourite one to do. I think it's my followers' favourite one for me to do because they say it all the time. They actually tag me in her videos and be like, go and do this one. I'm waiting on you to do this one. But I don't know. There's a couple like I do Antonia.
But was there never no controversy with Elaine doing that? I don't think there would be, but there was a...
When I first did it, Elaine didn't know me from Adam. And she has said to me since, I did look and go, who the fuck's this one doing me here? Now, what the fuck? And she says, I says, they pick it all. Who the fuck? No, I think she's all right, Elaine. I think she's all right. No, because Elaine wouldn't be a bit forward, coming forward. Like.
Honestly,
and I did, but I tag everybody I do on the videos. They let them know that, like,
it's all fun.
What psycho's going to tag you in a video if they're taking the hand out of you? Do you know what I mean? So I tag her and all, and I do say, and there has been ones I've had to take down. To be honest.
Because you had to take them down or because people...
Because they've messaged me and says, take that down.
Also, people's actually...
There's been a fella from Belfast that was in a bit of a beef with me last week.
Last week? No names? All right, really?
I did a wee video with him. And
he messaged
me and says, no, he wasn't very nice when I asked now. But I took it down because if anybody...
And it wasn't made for offence, I'm sure.
No, not at all. It definitely wasn't. It was his voice. It was his sound. It was his video. I just did the lip sync to it. And I dressed up like Rocky in it. And
I think that think that nearly Derry's against that podcast and stuff like that. And it's not like that.
Absolutely not.
No, don't believe so.
Definitely not. So to clear that up, there's no Derry v Belfast here.
There's
definitely not.
No, there's only Derry shots this way.
It's just
Elaine, Derry shots on Pika. That's all. That's all you're getting from you, eh?
That's all you're getting.
Are you on them? Are you on her shots?
I am on the Ginger Blast one. I love it. I couldn't handle the original one.
Right.
It was like a blended down bolognese, and Elaine knows I've said this. To me, it wasn't my taste.
Some people love that.
The Ginger Blast is gorgeous, I have to say. It's like lemon, ginger, and see a wee bit of vodka in it. It would be like a wee spicy margarita. Beautiful.
And has it been tried with vodka?
I can neither confirm nor deny that it's been tried with a wee bit of vodka, maybe on a Saturday night. It's nice.
So you've never reached out to even Elaine to try and collab with her or anything like that?
No, I think Elaine's in her lane and she's doing what she's doing. And she has said to me before, we must get together, and we will get together at some point. But I think it has to happen naturally.
Even for a chat? Even if we only met her twice.
But we chat all the time. Like, we literally, a day doesn't go past when we don't chat. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's just so natural. We just chat as if we've been friends years. Do you know what I mean? And it is. It's good crack now. So I wouldn't want to be all, let's collab now and let's do this and then make it all about business. Do you know what I mean? I think if it did happen, it would be great. But it's definitely in.
These are in your own lanes.
No rush.
Right.
No rush.
You says you went to the Be Perfect.
Aye.
What do you think? What kind of atmospheres are?
The atmosphere is brilliant at the Be Perfect events. I have to say, the first one I was invited down because there was like a tag your favorite creator or whatever. And a couple of people tagged me and all, and I was invited down to it, and that was brilliant. I went up whole hog, stayed up, hotel, everything. Was on the drink, had a night out. It was great crack. And loads of Derry ones went up, and it was brilliant to see. And met Elaine for the first time. That's what I was looking forward to the most out of everything. It was like, I cannot wait. I was like, what am I going to wear? What am I going to say? I was so nervous, and I was like, right, what am I going to... And she's just brilliant. Millie came up. Everybody came up from Derry. There was Keithan and Emer, all the rest of them.
Where was that held in Belfast? This would Be Perfect.
It was the Titanic Quarter, the Titanic Hotel. And it was brilliant. We literally
made a massive brand from what they've done.
Mental. Like, he's in LA and everything. Is everywhere.
Know nothing about makeup and stuff, isn't that? I'm assuming it's all makeup.
Skincare and it's everything now. He's going into the skincare now just this year.
Is there any aging products that you suggest that I may need at the start?
We've already established that I don't look my age. And
right, that's up your Be Perfect. Yeah, guys should be perfect.
I'm telling you, the fellas use it as well. Here, Brendan is the person to show that it works. There's a wee under eye cream that I think that you could.
Oh fuck! Oh Jesus! What about the crow's feet and stuff like
takes
that?
them away like that.
Oh Jesus!
Telling you. I'm telling you now.
I'm already married. It's all downhill for me now.
Oh, not at all.
I've trapped her. I've caught her. That's her problem now.
Here, she could easily wake up one day and realise then and just go, nah, fuck that there. I'm going to get somebody that uses Be Perfect. I'm going to get somebody that uses Be Perfect. Fuck.
But what kind of event do they put on? But what did you do or what?
Well, Brendan DJs, and he's a brilliant DJ. Like,
who's Brendan?
The founder of Be Perfect.
I don't know.
So the founder of Be Perfect, Brendan, he DJs. And he put it on. I mean, there's no expense paid. We got in, we had a goodie bag worth of over £100 worth of products. Everybody got one. You went down, there was a masterclass shown. You get a free drink behind the bar, and then he was DJing. He had dancers and all, everything. The whole place was booked out. It was great.
What's this just for content then? For him to record, for
content
you
then,
what about it and stuff like that?
And then just for promotion. Literally for promotion. And then there was another one then in Derry. They did the Beauty and the Beat in Derry up in the Trinity.
I heard that one.
Aye, and Jenny Baird.
Trinity? What's Trinity? Sorry, I'm far too young.
Used to be the Ice Barf. Did you not know?
Was there not a Trinity nightclub? No, I don't drink.
No, there was no night.
Was there not one called the Trinity years ago? Or something like that there, and that's when that one came back. A Trinity Now's Oil Ice Wharf. I forgot about that.
Ice Wharf, no. But there was just a bar, no.
I don't know nothing about bars in this town. You won't see me in them. I don't drink. It's Baffy.
No, you don't drink, I don't know.
I'm 21, don't drink, and I use Be Perfect all the time.
You could tell your crow's feet that, for fuck's sake, and tell you so nice.
Jesus Christ. But
city competitions, folks.
City competitions, there we are.
Here we go. We cheers.
Look at that.
Oh, it's just Sprite there, by the way. I'm not one of these ones that come on here. Jesus, I'm lying like a here later on. I'll need to be taken home.
Prosecco.
All the good stuff on here.
Is there any future Be Perfect shows you're invited up there? Is there any coming up?
Well, I was invited up there on Saturday, but because I was doing the charity event for the Jacket Potato Bar, I wouldn't have let them down. So I says no, I wasn't going up to that. But Jenny is doing amazing at the minute. So when I say fair play to Jenny, she's flying with Be Perfect. So
who's Jenny?
Jenny Baird. You have to follow Jenny.
I do. I just wanted to make sure.
Just making sure you know.
No, I wanted to make sure the second name was there.
Don't worry, Jenny Baird. You can't miss her. She's good crack.
She's very young too.
She's 20. She's only 1 year younger than you.
I know that. I think we were in the same school year, but.
How were you,
in the same school year. I was
kept back a few years.
That's I was June.
She was kept back a few years.
I was June. She was November.
You had a May birthday and we kept back one of them once.
I wasn't kept back. But I've heard 20-year-old to come out with that much confidence.
Aye. Oh God, her from the Brandywell too. She's
but
very
would
proud.
It be harder for someone older in their mid to late 30s, like yourself when you were starting off? Do you think that would have took more because you're sitting thinking?
It's a young
you have the children,
game.
you have all that there, and it does look like I don't think it is a young person's game.
It depends. I don't think it's
a young person that looks older game.
You definitely would have no chance.
Oh no, I'm full.
Like definitely not. Like somebody your caliber. No.
I couldn't be a TikTok content creator. We're calling them TikToker.
I see this content creator influencer name. I think it's no
lip syncer.
No, just somebody that acts a whack on TikTok. Just somebody that lets a crazy
shows the camera.
Definitely, just no. But I definitely think it's a young person's game in some brands. But for Be Perfect, no, because they have people right up in their 60s, 70s. Like Charlene's a brand ambassador for Be Perfect. So no, I definitely don't think it's a young person's game for that. But it just depends.
Well, acting a wax, not even.
No, you can anybody can literally lift their phone and do a couple of videos, and I definitely think people should.
100%.
You know what I mean?
But a lot of people on Facebook just came about our Bebo at the time, whatever it was.
Jesus,
nobody actually wanted to write anything on it.
No.
And now people's writing, no bother, but they don't want to put a video up.
No, well, it's live for me. It's the lives for me. I can't. No, you could count in one hand how many times I've gone live on TikTok. I just don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the whole. No, like the trolls just come out in force on live. They think they can, and then you want to say so much. You can't. you have to be all cheeky bastard.
What? Have you been trolled much?
Aye, Jesus Christ! Do you not read title?
No, I know. No, I want to actually know about that. What is it?
Right.
What from scratch?
Not to give it too much. Right. Not to give it too much airtime, but it's in the news at the minute for all the right reasons because it's getting taken down. So
I only knew about it from what was on the news. Then it's all being talked about. That's all.
So that's the only reason why I'll talk about it because I wouldn't give them the time of day. But it's basically a site that has been run by a man who did pretend to be a woman on there. and it's given people an anonymous platform to rip people apart.
Mm.
So they go on and they let on that it's about holding influencers accountable for what they put on their social medias, right? And that's fair enough if people are coming on and spouting lies or doing whatever. But then you've got the likes of me or somebody just a small time, somebody that comes on TikTok and they're like, oh, did you see the nose on her? Do you see the size of her hole? Do you see the width she's put on? Do you see this and do you see that? And that's all grand. Like that's water off a duck's back. But you might get somebody that's not thick-skinned and they're going to take that to heart. Like a young girl, age 20, like Jenny Baird, and I'm only using her as an example. I don't know if she's been put on tattle. But I'm only using her age as an example. That'll come on there and they'll see things like that, or somebody will tell them things like that's been written about them. And they'll literally, their mental
before they start, really.
Their mental health will just go down under their boots. And they'll literally, it'll put them off from even going and putting themselves out there.
But do you think the easy that they make, I could make a TikTok page tomorrow, put a whole load of numbers on and still do the same thing? Do you think 100%. They're making it far too easy?
Far too easy.
They make TikToks that it could turn on, they like that, not tattle, but so many of the accounts, like a tattle account.
So many people are, it's far too easy for people to just say what they want online. I think, especially in places like TikTok, you need to have at least 100 followers before you can comment, for example.
Right,
something like that, because if you could just go on, make a fake account with 0 followers, you can write what you want, say what you want, then make another fake account, then make another, you know what I mean? So if you have a certain amount of followers, it's making it a wee bit harder, I think.
My 300 isn't enough, no?
Nah, you're a bit.
I can only comment in your world.
You can only comment. In my world, you only can comment. But see, if I see anybody with 0 followers and it's just a faceless account, I block them straight away before they even get the chance to say anything. I just think
is that your way of dealing with a troll then?
More or less. I just think, do you know what?
Put it before it happens.
Because there was a time where it was just constant, and I have a filter in my comments and everything, so it's certain words will get filtered out, and I have to approve or remove the comment before it even gets to mainstream, because it's to protect other people too.
Is that not well hard to control if there's a lot of comments on it?
If there's a lot of comments, I don't even go back onto the video.
You don't
again.
even know if it's...
If it's one of them ones, like I did a video and it was about Black Patty and it blew up. There was, hundreds of thousands of views on it. There was loads of comments on it. Eventually I was like, do you know what? I can't enforce this.
Can't die,
And it was more just to be like, I don't want other people reading certain things on there, because they were going off on tangents about stuff that was nothing even to do with the video. So I was like, I'm not a political person.
That's when you kind of spoke out that he's just outspoken. He just enjoys the crack, and whatever they pulled forward was from his old content, wasn't it?
It was. They just put snippets up of videos that he had done rather than showing the full context of his videos. And I was like, do you know what? Watch the full context before you start. I think he's hilarious. I've met him. It was at the Be Perfect event. He came up to support Jenny Baird. And he came in for 10 minutes. He did a wee bit on the mic and left again. That was it. There was no harm. He just showed up. We were like, where the fuck did he come from?
I seen him at the bear run as well. And he
shows up everywhere.
Just followed him.
He's literally everywhere. And I don't think there's any harm in him. And people can take loads of things out of context if they want to. And that was the point of my video. Just been like, just see everything in context or shut up. Like literally, just stop. Everybody's looking to be offended.
Don't read in depth. Don't read on depth.
I think it's everybody, like Snowflakes generation, they just love being offended at the minute. And I can't fucking stand it.
You're not allowed to call them a snowflake
generation.
I'm
calling them a fucking snowflake generation because I was born in 1985, and I'm sorry, but I think my generation was like the kind of last
right
of
up to
the
92.
decent.
Right up to 92.
Well, no.
You did.
Well, whoever had internet and then didn't have internet.
Well, I didn't have
right, well then that's
I had a flip phone with no internet.
Right, all right, then you're
well, you had internet on the phone, but you could, or no, I still remember the phones that you used to.
You had to pay 25p for a text message, and when your letters ran out, you had to pay another. Oh,
you had 5 friends, remember? And then it went to 10 friends, and then it went to unlimited for everyone. After 6 o'clock, it was unlimited for everyone.
My first phone was a Motorola, and you could take the fucking antenna off. You could unscrew it. Like, that's as far as I'm going. Like, and I was 13 before I got a phone.
Perfect's working, because you're definitely older than 40.
Fucking not. Telling you now. If I was, I would say it, because I don't look it.
And they're not.
My oldest is 14, my youngest is 8.
And the 14-year-old's not allowed.
He's got Snapchat for friends only, not allowed any strangers or nothing. He's got TikTok, which is private, and he doesn't follow me because he told me to get the fuck. And he actually had his TikTok from me that I couldn't follow him back to keep an eye, but I've got him tracked anyway on Snap Maps. And
on what?
On Snap Maps.
What's that?
The maps
Oh,
on
you
your
can
Snap.
find,
But I've got a button on my phone that I can just turn all their phones off. Literally just boom. It's like the big red button. Just
my friend has her Wayne's phone set up like that, and I just love taking her phone and hitting this here,
see
and
when
seeing them all run down the stairs
See
together.
when they be cheeky or they're fighting or they're whatever, and I'm calling up to them, pack it in, whatever, and they're not listening to me, and I'm all, is that right, Di? Boom, phone's off, and then they just come down, what'd you do that for? And I'm all, see when you all can get along, start listening, I'll turn the phones back on again.
Mine's just easier. I'm old school. My internet switches just over the
But then that's
chair
turning
on the
my
sofa.
internet off. Then you have to wait till it reboots, and then all the devices in the house.
That's punishing you.
That's punishing the whole house then. No, but I don't have to do that too often. They're good wines.
Yeah.
But no, they're not allowed on things like that. Like it's all private.
So you started with acting. What?
Well, no, I was actually a singer.
Singer?
I sang in a band for years.
Right. What was the band name? Are you allowed to say it? Is it still
It
going?
was when I say
Is it
band.
as cool as Janners?
No.
It's not as cool as
not.
Janners.
And let me tell you, son, let's get this straight. When I say band, I'm talking backing tracks. I'm not talking a band, so I shouldn't have even said band. I'm talking backing tracks. On a Friday, Saturday night, I showed up, sang for 2 hours and left. And that was it.
Alright, so you're on the backing track of the...
Aye. So it was like, because my daddy and my stepmommy sang in a band for 30 years. So I followed in my daddy's footsteps. So I sang in a band.
About 5 steps behind him if you were the
here I could never follow. My dad played the bass and everything. He was a drummer back in the day. He had hair down to his arse. He was a musician. I just sang.
Did you have a band name?
It was called Formula One.
Formula One.
I didn't name the band. I joined it as the female vocalist.
Do you play the triangle or anything?
I fucking knock you out.
Just wondering, that's as talented as my musical.
My voice is my instrument. Play the fucking triangle, you know.
Why did you stop the singing? Why do you not even do it on TikTok? That seems to be the big thing in lives, to be fair.
See, that was my plan. My plan was, I'll go on. I'll do a wee live on a Friday and Saturday night. I'll do me singing. I'll do this and all. And then nerves get the better of me. I stopped singing because my father passed away. I was pregnant with my third wean and I lost the love for it. I only did it because they make my dad proud, and I was like, nah, not doing this anymore. And I was singing out in the belfry, and I stood and I went, fuck this, put the mic down, walked out.
Really? Is that, well, that used to be your happy place then, obviously.
It was, I loved, and I sang choirs, sang everything, was always singing something from a wean up. And then I got into the singing in the band then. I keep saying a band, but I did karaoke. So I keep saying band. I need to stop saying band. It was not a band.
Formula One was a band?
It was.
It'll be looked up. It'll be edited on this here. We will be listening.
Thank God it was before smartphones and it was before there was any kind of evidence of it. You only have my word for it. But no, so I just didn't want to do it no more. But I always did the karaoke's, the Strand Bar karaoke's, DJ Scoop. Do you not remember him? The Johnny Colemeyer, DJ Scoop days, all that there.
Johnny Colemeyer.
Aye. So
but no,
me and him actually represented Derry in the All-Ireland karaoke competition in Dublin.
So you're a black belt in karaoke?
I am a literal ninja.
You're a ninja karaoke.
They see me coming in the fuck's sake.
Who came higher, you or Johnny Colemeyer?
Me all day long.
You beat Johnny Colemeyer?
In karaoke. But he definitely beat me with the fucking X Factor and the
going
fucking...
forward with all that.
No. All that.
That's right. I always forget he was on X Factor.
How could you forget that? He never lets anybody forget that, for fuck's sake.
No, I only...
Johnny K.
I know him to see him just passing kind of chat, all right.
Same here.
You know him for beating him in a...
You're a double play. Boys, there was 2 fellas represented and then 2 girls. So it was me and another girl, Sarah, and then him and Sean Barr, I think. And there was 2 fellas and 2 girls, and we went down and represented Derry in All-Ireland karaoke competition.
Yeah. I didn't know there was an All-Ireland karaoke
Well, there you go. You learn something new every day.
And would you re-enter it this year? No, it's a...
I would surely.
The thing you go back to.
Janners is a bit too big now for the...
But it's funny that you're into the singing. You have a bubbly personality. Why are you lip syncing?
Because I'm a fucking pansy. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
Why the lip syncing? Why did you go down that?
I have wrote a few series that I want to do on TikTok. I just haven't done them yet.
Why?
I don't know.
Go for it.
I probably will, but I just wanted to kind of get a following first and get people to kind of be like, oh, right, okay, I like what she's about, and then kind of hit them with mine. So then if it's shite, they're like, oh, we like her anyway.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? So it's
because
if you just hit them with like your stuff first, they're kind of, no, she's shite, we're not doing that. Whereas if they kind of like you as a person, they're like, oh, well, that's all right, then.
And can we kind of get a bit of what the series would be about, or?
Well, I did a wee bit of Elaine first, and I did like Mystic Maxwell. But I want to kind of move away from. I think I've done Elaine to death. I'll still do one a week, maybe a her, and throw it in.
One a week.
No,
that's still doing it to death.
But people love it. People enjoy it. So like, I don't want to. I think just more for Elaine's sake. She actually says to me one day, she says, every time you tag me in a fucking video we get, she says, I don't know what the fuck's going to come out. And I go, this is just you never know what you're going to get. But I don't know, because I actually had started and was going to do the Derry Housewives. This was back in February, before there was any talk of a play.
Aye.
I had done a wee video, and it was just, again, it was using like your woman Antonia from Colour Me Beautiful. I had done her as a character before, so I'd done her, done Elaine, I'd done like a few ones from Derry Girls and stuff like that, and was like maybe going to make that into a series. And then people says I look like Michelle from Derry Girls. So I was going to kind of tie that in, like she was a cousin of mine, do like a kind of a family then have it more about my family.
And hopefully you could get her to come and...
No, just do it myself.
All yourself?
All myself playing the characters, but then kind of have it then so it was just my family then, like a Derry family. But I didn't want it to be, because it has been done before. You've got Mommy Banter, who's done the typical family. So I didn't want to do that, because then people be like, she's copying her, she's doing that. So you're kind of thinking, what niche can you get on that's not done before? So you're thinking, right, do that. And then it came out then about the auditions for the Derry Housewives. And I thought, well, that's right up my street. I'm going to go for that. So that's how that came about.
So you'd done a bit of writing before?
I was doing a wee bit of writing before. I was sitting kind of, right, I'll do this and do that. But I want to have it solid. Before I put anything out there, I want to make sure it's perfect. Like the lip syncs, I make sure they're bang on. They're perfect before I'm a perfectionist. So
how many times does it take you to do one Elaine video?
Twice.
Twice? Oh, you've heard. What about someone if you were trying someone new, how long would it take?
Somebody new, right, because I did, like I've done...
You don't have the age to do me, but...
No, but I need a decent video. I need one that you're talking in for more than a couple of seconds.
Decent video on me.
I need something decent.
That's hard to get.
You know what I mean? I need a proper kind of... I can put bits of videos together, but you need a good one. Like, you know what I mean?
I'll tag you on it if a good one ever comes out. How's that? That's if it ever happens.
Fair.
If it ever happens. But the Derry Housewives, then you seen the interviews for it. Where did you see that?
On Facebook. I was tagged in it a couple of times. My auntie tagged me in it, a friend tagged me in it, and it was put up. And it was originally supposed to be a gas yard production. So it was their poster that was put up. And then I think is it Frank Mitchell that does U105, the radio station?
I'll say aye, but I don't know.
I think it was Frank somebody anyway, and I'm sorry if I've got it wrong, but it was U105 radio station anyway, and there was two girls on talking about it. One of them worked for the gas yard, and another girl I thought worked for the gas yard, but turns out she doesn't. And they were talking about it, and I thought, happy days. So I sent a link to my TikTok, to the email address, and went for the auditions. So that's how that came about. How
did the character of it come about? Or did they have characters for you, or did they want to get you together, then write it with your...
Well, in the advertisement for it, they said that it wasn't going to be a blind audition, and that we were going to go on and read from a script or whatever. That wasn't the case. We went in, it was a blind audition, and it was just like an interview, like, tell us a wee bit about yourself. Have you ever done any acting or singing or anything before? And
did you think the fact you didn't do acting before would have came against you, or the singing would have helped you?
I just says, I haven't done acting as such, but I've got my TikToks, and this is kind of something similar, because the way they says it was, right, it's going to be like a reunion show. So it's kind of going to be a bit of crack, and we're not going to be taking it too serious. And, you know, there's going to be like opportunities to kind of develop your own characters. So I was like, brilliant, right up my street. So I was all, that's happy days. So that's the way we went on it. And then the fella who was supposed to write it, he was there, and another fella. And we were given taglines to say into a camera, whatever. And we were like, oh, that sounds really brilliant, whatever. And then 2 weeks later, the writer texted onto the group chat and said, not going to be a part of it anymore. Problems with production, whatever. We were like, what the hell happened there? So we were told then, come back. There was a new writer then. That's Rosie Patton.
Right, that's who wrote the one.
So that's how we met Rosie. She was brought on by the gas yard to write the script. And we met her. We were told, put all your faith in Rosie. She's basically the second coming of the Messiah. She's going to solve all our problems. She's amazing. She's wrote scripts before. And we were like, brilliant. Per Rosie, lived under a rock. Didn't know what TikTok was. Never heard of Elaine Maxwell. Never heard of the Elaine Maxwell. Never heard of the Derry Shot. Never heard of nothing.
Maybe she didn't hear Elaine because she wasn't taking the Derry shot, and she didn't remember Elaine. She knew her before.
She didn't even have TikTok downloaded on her phone.
Oh,
she never heard of Copvosa. She never heard of. She never heard nothing. And I was going, how?
What about city competitions? Has she heard of city competitions?
Not yet. She will.
There we are.
Right. So I says, dear. I says, how have you not heard? No, hold on a minute. And this was like a new toy to me. I was all, how have you not heard all this?
She's probably never even had a threesome.
Hey, but she will. She needs to get down to the jacket. But I'm telling you, and get that flavour. It was
like
the flavour. I'll never not have a threesome again. So I says, dear, I says, you need to go down and you need to go on your phone. You need to download TikTok. You need to do this. So I'd sent her away and we were all chatting for an hour. And she says, right, I'm going away for 3 weeks now. When I come back, we'll have a script. And the guest shirt says, right, we're going to get headshots and get all this promo done, whatever. 3 weeks came and went. And then the next thing it was, no, don't be going to the guest shirt, go to Studio 2. We were all, okay, no bother, went to Studio 2. And then it was, sorry, the guest shirt doesn't want to have anything to do with the play anymore.
So that's why the name changed?
So this is why the name changed. And why did not want nothing to do with it? Because Elaine Maxwell's being used in it. Which is okay. And we didn't, they says, look, we don't want the real person being used in a play that's supposed to be fictional. We says, but Margot Kiar, who is on Drive 105, who's a stand-up comedian, she's playing herself in it. And she says, well, we don't want a real business being used in it. The Derry Shot, we don't want that being used in it. I said, Donnelly, Taggart, the Kosh, all our businesses has been used in it. So for whatever reason, they never actually told us the real reason. For whatever reason, they says, no, Rosie's saying she's not changing the script. And the gas yard was out. They don't want anything to do with Elaine Maxwell being involved in it. So they says, okay, we're not being involved in it, but will you come with the gas yard? We'll get a new writer, we'll get a new this, we'll take 6 months to get someone. And we were like, this has gone on long enough. We love the script as it is. We think this is golden. We all voted then to stay. And I actually messaged the girl from the gas yard then after and said, look, it's such a shame that it went this way. Wish you all the best, whatever you decide to do, but we're staying with Rosie and the script and Studio 2. And now it wasn't going to be even put on by Studio 2 at this point. We were going to do it independently. I was doing the hair makeup. There was a fella, Brian Hassan, who come on as director, just out of, there was no payment, there was no money, there was no nothing. And then Ollie Green then says, I'll take it on and we'll do it in Studio 2. And that's then how the Unreal Housewives of Derry was born. So that's how
they go ahead and do the other one then, or
no?
So the name was wasted and everything was.
It was just nothing. Then we heard nothing about it. We thought that's great and grand, and then the day we dropped our tickets, there was a whole big thing put on Facebook. Did you see it?
No, you were saying you'd tell me about it. But
there was I've got the screenshots and all, but because nothing that I'm saying here is in any way untrue. There's nothing that I'm saying here is untrue, just to be saying. But there was a whole rant, and it was by the girl who turned out not to work for the guest yard. So she put on her personal Facebook this whole big thing about how the script was stolen, even though Rosie wrote it, and that it was plagiarised, and it was this, and how dare they go ahead with it, and all this, that, and the other. We ignored it until we still ignored it until now. It's the first time I'm even speaking about it. But the show's done now, and I have to say my piece. It wouldn't be me if I didn't not stay in my lane.
Of course you have to.
But no, it was basically then there was fake TikTok accounts made and everything, and there was parts
of individual people or of actual.
Just this one person made a TikTok page with
the show.
With script, leaking the script, putting out things about me, about everything. This person's on Tattle as well. We Irish 1 2 3. She's on Tattle too.
Irish 1 2.
That's her name. It's her username in Tattle. I just know this because she shared it on all these different platforms. It couldn't be anybody else. It came from her personal. You didn't say a name.
You just says
no. It's just her username. It's just a username. So. This is it, do you know what I mean? It's just, and the only reason I'm even saying this is because of everything in the news at the minute about Tattle, about unmasking people who think that they can hide behind anonymous accounts and try and tear people down. Like, I mean, everything was done to try and put us off doing this show. And I mean, it was even said that apparently the money from the original show was going to go to the Jigsaw Project, and that was never ever discussed at all.
What's a Jigsaw Project?
It's the children, it's
just a charity.
It's a charity for children who work with autism.
Right.
And that was never ever discussed. We actually then raised money then for Foyle Women's Aid with our show. Went on to raise nearly £1,000 over the 2 nights. So it was never, ever, ever a case of stealing a show or not wanting to raise money for charity or anything that was being put out there in the public domain. The writer herself was absolutely torn to bits. She was torn to bits about how everything that was put out about her was untrue and terrible. It's just a touch on the fact that how people's words have such an impact on people's mental health. And we could have let it get this and not do the play and not put it forward. But Foyle Women's Aid wouldn't have nearly £1,000 now from us raised to that, and people would never have seen the show. And it's only been good things that have come from it, because even us and the rest of the cast, like, we've formed friendships for life through this. And like, I mean, it's just been amazing. It really has. And they could have been a part of it, which is the sad thing. So, do you know what I mean?
Using the cast, was there any cattiness? A lot of big personalities.
There was a lot of big personalities.
In the one spot.
It was.
Does that not scream mayhem?
You would think. And an all-female cast, you would think...
Didn't want to mention that part.
No, an all-female cast, you would think, oh my God, this is going to be absolute carnage. But I have to say, no.
WhatsApp groups upon WhatsApp groups about you, and you're not in that one, but you're in all that.
Oh, no. So. Do you know what? And I normally stay away from big groups of girls and females, because I'm a big personality. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm like Marmite. You either love me or hate me, and that's grand. I'm aware of that. But in this instance, no, there was nothing but support and love in that group. And I have to say that's 100% fact. We still, now to this day, we're just organising our wrap party after, because we still haven't met up yet. No. But we would still message each other and be like, oh my God, this time last week we were getting ready for the first night of the show, and we really missed rehearsals, and for God's sake, when are we doing something else, and when's the tour, because we're going on tour as well with the show, by the way.
Right, okay. Where's it going, or have you dates?
We haven't dates. It's going to be after the summer.
Right.
So we're taking the summer off, and then it's going to be sometime after the summer.
Same show you travelling with, or
Same
you going to
show.
part 2? Or
part 2 will be next, probably whenever Rosie writes it, probably May, June, around the same time next year. So it'll be a tour now, probably September, October, and then the Forum maybe February, March. Excellent. And then season 2 then to do the same kind of run again. Then season 3, then season 4, then...
Can we touch on your character at all?
You can.
Brigitte. Very polite Brigitte.
Brigitte.
Brigitte was a
Brigitte's a bitch. Brigitte is an absolute toxic bitch.
2 or 3 divorces she had, them men got lucky.
God love them, I know. She was married and divorced 3 times, the professional fucking housewife.
Lucky man. But see, with the Brigitte character, were you allowed to take that to your level?
Yes.
Or did you have to stay in your lane?
Well, the director, Brian, would say that he tried to keep me on my lane. He tried his fucking best to keep me on my lane.
Good.
In terms of improv and sticking to the script and everything else, but he tried and failed, I have to say. But no, we were allowed to take our characters and just develop them as much as we wanted to, and as much as the script allowed us to. So do you know what I mean? Like, you read the
your
script.
Character and know your character.
Like, the way we described it is, one person wrote that script. Rosie wrote the script, but 6 women were bringing it to life. Well, 7. Shelley, the host. So do you know, the 7 of us were bringing this. She was a shitster, and she stood there then with a wee smile on. She wasn't doing nothing. Ugly Shelley.
Her innocent Shelley.
I know. God love her. Her and her clips. But no, we literally were allowed to just run with it, as long as it stayed within the storyline, and obviously then as long as our cue lines were right for the next person to fall under their own script too. It was great.
Do you know how hard it is for one man to walk in the room full of all women?
But you did it, Philly. You did it.
I seen it. I walked in and I was looking around. I was like, right, who will I sway towards? No.
There was nobody. There was nowhere, and there was nowhere to hide.
I think Ollie Green was there, but
Ollie Green was there.
But no, that was all me and him. Me and him, only 2 men in the whole thing. And but I think there was a point. There was someone. The audience was very good, to be fair.
They were great,
and they did shout in every now and then. The way you handled 1 or 2 of them.
But you have to.
You were just straight out there, and it was like, whoa, wait a minute. You're going to need to be brave to be the second audience member to shout out, just put it that way. But there
was one audience member, and she shouted out quite a few times, like, to be fair to her. God,
I thought that was a part of it because it was very well done. It was very well.
There was no. She was actually part of Nuala, who played Rosemary's woman's group.
Aye.
So big shout out to you, who was shouting out in the first night. You made it.
Do we have names? Do we have names?
I don't even have a name. No. I don't even have
Nuala.
a name.
I actually know Nuala, and I was messaging her after it and says fair play and stuff like that there. And
Nuala's brilliant.
She says to me, "Using so loud out with not one poster printed."
No, 3 days.
3 days sold out.
Because I was to come on here to chat to you as well and get and I thought I'm going to have to leave it a while.
There was no point. You weren't trying to. But the venue, the Millennium Forum, suits it because it's bigger.
Aye.
It
we were going to go to the Forum
spot,
first, and then we said, you know what? It's a brand new comedy play. We haven't even tested the waters yet. We've had no focus group with this. We've literally just gone in. Do you know what? We'll not run before we can walk. We'll get it on the studio too. And Ollie too was that brilliant too, taking us in. And literally we were like, we orphans getting taken in here with this show. And we were like, no, we'll put it on the studio too. Oh, sure, that was going on at the same time. That was going on the floor at the same time. Annie was going on, and it was brilliant.
Will it make it the TV, do you think?
Here.
Good enough to
never say never. Do you know what? I could see Derry Girls did. So if Lisa McGee's
looking, it's the kind of same.
This is it.
If Lisa McGee's running out ideas,
watching,
have them.
Wants to collab with our Rosie, why not? Telling you, we're open to anything at this point.
What do you hope for your character, season 2?
Oh Jesus! Without giving away the end and whatever else. Here, I don't know. The possibilities are endless. Because she's an absolute Jezebel.
Didn't notice. She's
an old Trump. She is. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. She is. And I was like, I'm going to be the most hated woman in Derry after playing this. But you know what? No. People might relate to her a wee bit, you know.
They see her in themselves, do you think, or in other people?
No, I wouldn't. I'm not one to gossip, but there has been talk.
I actually enjoyed Nuala's character, mentioning Nuala, old farmer.
Oh, Jesus.
It was just out of character being in that play, which made it work.
It was supposed to be her character.
You and her was meant to?
She was supposed to be my character. And then Rosie went, nah. No. There's no way that would ever work. And then we switched, and it just worked far better. And I was like, there's no way I would have been that big fucking
You're not a
farmer, Joe.
You're not.
No.
She pulled that off well, I have to say. She actually was hilarious.
So good. And to see to try and hold on the laughter, like just fucking.
How do you do it?
I don't know. You just have to keep your teeth together and just and keep that dirty look on your face, like literally.
Does watching it or doing it so much with each other help? Does the fact that you are always doing it, you know what's coming next, you can prepare yourself?
And even like a few people did have to miss a few rehearsals just for 3 other commitments, one thing and another. And you did miss people, when you were like, because me and Sadie, the character Sadie, Alana Kerrigan, me and her had a lot of dialogue. And like when she was away too, we had Marie McGilloway stepped in, and she was amazing. She just did everybody's character. She knew that whole script back to front. Because she stepped in for people during rehearsals. And she was stepping in, but you were just like, no, because even that's where we were shouting at each other, whatever. I was like, go on, really scream at me. Go on, really fucking crack up with me, just because I have to give it back to you. And it's like, I can't do that if you're being all softly. So I'm like, fucking shout at me, tell me to fuck up, just go and shout at me.
Oh, you've done a good job of telling people to fuck up.
But it was so good because it's so believable then, do you know what I mean?
I was like,
I'm not going to hold back with you, so.
Are we going to see a man in season 2?
I don't know. We don't even know.
No,
we don't even know.
It's not wrote
We don't know. We won't know till we get the script. Rosie is so friggin' good at this. Even this first script, we knew nothing. We knew nothing until we were handed the script.
Oh, really?
And then we were handed it. We did a read-through round the table, and we were like, oh my God, we love it. And then it was like...
But was it then you picked the characters, or did she pick the characters?
No, she handed the script, and the name of the character and our names was beside it, and it was like, there's...
Was that up to you and Nuala? They swapped them, or...? No,
that was Rosie.
She seen you and... that character.
She literally, her and Brian, the director, they both decided it, handed it out, and we were like, right.
And you were happy with it, I'm sure.
Aye.
Definitely. It was a great finish.
It was amazing, like.
But I was still lonely man there.
Well, Saturday night there was a few more men there.
Was there?
There was a few more.
Was their heads looking down and their women dragging them like that? No,
they absolutely.
No, I loved it.
And even Nuala's husband, he absolutely loved it. He was all in. You can't leave it like that. What's going to happen in season 2? And blah blah. And he was really getting all on it. And I was like, you loved that. And he was all. I have to say, it was brilliant for being like an all-woman cast and like a primarily woman show. It was like, it was class.
If it was up to you, where would you take season 2?
Without giving it away. For all the glitz and glam of my character, I would have her like looking like shite. In the second season, I'd have her literally
dragged through the bush,
black flipping rings around her eyes and just looking like absolute shite and like really, really just let herself go. I would have it the complete opposite because she was like, fucking look at me and the big dress and the whole fucking makeup and all and fucking 10 layers of makeup.
I think in a show like that, you were all like, look at me, to be fair.
Because that's I don't know if you watch the Real Housewives franchise or if you've seen it. Or
can you assume it at least?
Well, or if you've seen it on your TV at any point, but they're all like that. They're all like, oh, look at me. So we kind of had to because that was the franchise, that's the way it is. But now that people know the story or will know the story by the time we've finished the first round.
Your story, not their.
Yes, they're following the Derry story then rather than that franchise, you know what I mean? But I think it was important at the start to get that kind of glitz and glam and that set at the start, but I think we can we've more freedom with a second series.
What about, where would you like to take it as your career? Not even the actual show aside, would you like to go on the movies or stage acting? Are you happy with TikTok? You might even be just happy with.
I would love to do TV.
TV?
Love to do
as
TV.
In TV drama or TV movies?
TV drama. I would love, Jesus, movies, but again, rather than Run Before I Can Walk, I would love to do like something like Derry Girls comedy, definitely. I would love another role that's a wee bit more serious, a wee bit more of an acting role rather than comedy. But Rosie's writing plays all the time and community theatres it's brilliant. Like it's such a close thing. And see that the theatre we did, it was so immersive because the audience was there and then we had the clips and all too. So it was a wee bit of everything. And for being my first play, I think if I can do that, I can kind of do anything.
You can move into it.
You can move into it.
What about like see the low budget, what would you call them, like the films, kind of independent films, is it?
Aye.
Would you do something like that there? I know about it's looking to run one of them at the end of the year and it's looking just as many people that's under it as possible. But see this one, was that, I know you've done it for the love of it, but was it profitable? Did you get paid? Was it just about donating? Was it? It
was literally, Rosie says to us, look, this is the way it is. You can either get something from it or we can put whatever's made, whatever comes after everything's taken out of it, into the show. They take it on tour, they take it whatever, and we were like, go for it.
Do that.
Put everything in, we don't want nothing.
So that show's money made is taking you further?
It's going to take it further and go on to season 2. And so it's basically whatever's there, it's just going to be in the Unreal Housewives franchise.
But what you have then is a portfolio for yourself.
So then
just
we
reinvest everything into the show until hey, that's smart.
It's the way to do it.
And like the fact that everyone agreed to that.
Immediately, there was no question. Everybody immediately just went 100% because we literally.
Other than maybe even getting your own dress at night, you weren't out pocket ways. You weren't.
No, not really, not at all.
And you were enjoying yourself, so
it was amazing. It was such a thing. Like, even going out, like we were out 3 nights a week, 3 hours each night, so we were like 9 hours a week at rehearsals. And then you were texting and you were organising raffle prizes and you were doing everything. But we all loved it. We all missed it. We're literally like going, right, what do we do now? When's the next thing? But everybody's flat out over the summer with holidays and wains and this and the other. So we're like, right, we're glad of the break, get back to normal. And then after the summer, then we're like, right, what's next? You know what I mean? We just can't wait.
I know you were saying you got a lot of positive feedback, but what do you think? Let's see, what was it? I think I grabbed ones here. Who was it? What's that? Fantastic play. Laughs from start to finish. Would definitely go see this again. Full of heart, humour, and high heels, was it?
High heels.
I like that. Derry Whitten local cast. It was just throughout pre-show, all positive, everything.
There's so much talent in Derry, but there's so much talent. It's mental for such a small town. Whether it's singing, acting, comedy, stand-up, all is here, and people they love Derry. They love Derry.
It's the accent too.
The accent.
The accent. People say they like the accent, but people from Derry.
I think it's just the way people from Derry just don't take ourselves too seriously. Do you know what I mean? We're just like, bit of crack. Everything's a bit of crack. You know what I mean? You ran over my toe. That's all right. I'm going to have another one. You know what I mean?
Right, that's Derry. You'll claim.
Well, higher.
You'll claim it
about what people do then. I'm on about it at the time. It's all fun and games until there's a claim. You know what I mean? When there's blame, there's a claim, fella. You know what I mean? Here, you have to get that bag. You know what I mean? You have to get that money. Jesus Christ, nothing's free.
You have to reinvest into the show.
Exactly. This is it. You need the money to reinvest. You know what I mean? If you can get a wee claim out of it, happy days. Jesus.
Paddy loves a good chicken box and a good chicken box story. And the chicken box seems to be going everywhere. I've settled my favourite chicken box in Derry.
Right.
It's Chicken Box Comedy Club in Bennigan's.
Right?
Nobody can argue with that. No, they can't. It's chicken box comedy.
I used to love
night.
a chicken box. Now, I'm talking back in the Cafe Rock and Earth days when you literally woke up with
Flat
your
earth,
fist, right?
something.
Fucking miss the good Cafe Rock, hey? I really miss the Cafe Rock on a Thursday night going into school, fucking half cut, right? But the best chicken box, it used to be Palos, but they're well dry. They're well dry now. I'd say Romeo's for the chicken box. But I don't like chicken boxes anymore.
I don't think I eat Romeo. I never really eat Romeo's. What's your favourite food then? What is your favourite food?
Mexican, Chinese.
Mexican what?
Everything spicy.
Guapo kind of.
Guapo is amazing. Like I have to say, Guapo's brilliant too.
So your go-to thing in the Chinese is not a chicken box. Is that what you're telling me?
No, Chinese. It has to be chicken curry, beef curry. Hold on, not done.
Anything curry or salad.
Salt and chili chips, rice, ribs, noodles, and prawn crackers, and it's a mountain.
Last night.
That's a mountain. You don't get a Chinese if you're going to get a wee bit of this. No, it has to be a mountain on your plate, and you have to be eating there for 45 minutes with nobody talking to you. That's just that. There's no other way to eat a Chinese. There's just not. Right, Chinese.
What's the Chinese?
Goodyear in the waterside.
That's Goodyear.
Goodyear. Always go to Goodyear.
Did Goodyear not change hand?
I don't know, but it's nice. Did it change hands?
Aye, did I?
Must have changed. Aye, since it's changed hands, far nicer.
Aye. No, it's only changed hands. Well, it's changed about 2 months, 3 months, maybe more.
I don't know. But no, I haven't been eating Chinese now because I've been intermittent fasting, but I had a Chinese 2 weeks ago and it was...
Intermittent fasting, what put you on that?
It was a fat bastard, Philly.
No, but I mean, why
what else put you on? Fucking starve yourself, know what I mean?
But why that way?
I just felt like not eating.
Why intermittent? Why time frame?
Because that's the only thing that I lose weight on.
Right.
That's the only thing I could not see. Slamming words, all that. No.
That's what I mean.
Shite. Sorry, but it has points. All that. No. If you're a fat fucker, you need to stop eating for a certain length of time and then only eat protein and whatever within a certain length of time.
Be like me and own it. Be fat and enjoy it.
No, I done that for too long. I've had 4 weans. I've been a fat fucker for too long. I'm going to Ibiza and Turkey this year. I need to be skinny.
My aim 2 years ago was to be the fattest fucker at the front of Dublin Marathon and finish it. Within a year and a half.
You still exercise, no?
Within a year and a half of that, I done 4 marathons and kept me weight down and badness.
No, but I was a fat fucker and couldn't walk up the stairs. There's a difference. Do you know what I mean?
Fat and fat. Well, go fat. Don't go.
I can't barely walk. Are you fucking serious?
What time frame do you do the intermittent fasting on?
From 1 o'clock to 3, half 3. And then I have no, I'm strict on it. I'm strict.
Is it not meant to be 12 to 5?
No, I wouldn't lose any weight. In 10 weeks I've lost 2.5 stone. 3 stone nearly. No, 3 stone. But that's intermittent fasting. And if I was to eat after that length of time, I just wouldn't lose any weight.
But it's many meals are you having between that?
One big massive one.
That so Chinese you talked about?
No, that was a wee night off. No, that was after the show. That was fucking after the show to celebrate. That was my Chinese to celebrate because I hadn't eaten a bite that whole week. I was literally just no. But no, them.
The fat foods protein meals you're on. Is that what you're saying? You have one fat food protein meal.
With extra broccoli or extra chicken or extra stuff along the side.
And can you not eat anything during intermittent fasting?
But I wouldn't. Me personally, wouldn't lose fuck all.
You like me? You look at it and it goes on.
I'm talking about it now, and I have about 5 pounds on sitting here. That's a fact of life. Just talking to you about that Chinese there now. Here's 5 pounds. That's my week fucked. Swear to God. So in the morning, I'll have my protein shake with my collagen and my rehydration thing on it in the morning. And then I wasn't finished. I wasn't fucking finished. You took the words right out of my mouth. My wee ginger blast.
Your wee ginger blast.
On the empty stomach first, actually.
In fairness, that does kind of sound like something you're getting a threesome.
The dairy shot?
No, ginger blast.
The ginger blast.
It sounds like something.
See, whatever you do in your spare time, Phily-It here. We don't need to know. Not everybody asked. Nobody asked that.
I'm just saying it sounds like something that would be in a threesome.
Jesus, man, you're fasted with this threesome. You're fasted with this threesome.
In fairness, that's the only thing that I order when I'm down there.
Well, there you go.
But when I'm at work, I rang it in work and I'm like, can I have a threesome? So I don't know what they're thinking about me at work when they're always saying
the barbecue pork and the chili beef.
No, it's too much. I used to do that. What do you call that other one that you have the 3 different meats? The threesome.
No, see, when you're nearly 40, you don't give a fuck about saying things like that anymore.
I wouldn't know for a long time.
You know what? I'm still not convinced you're only 32. I'm really not. I want to see it. I want a birth certificate. I want receipts.
Here, what do you see? What do you see? Watch this.
Carry around ID in case you're asked for ID.
No,
Jesus, God love you. God love him. Oh,
wishful thinking. Going to the
That's not
coffee.
you. That's a wee brawler or something there, no?
I just... Work away. Work away.
Jid.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, Jesus, man.
Oh, dear.
I wrote that. Did you get your Wendy sign that? Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's only one thing the whole way through getting bleeped out. Razzle. It is.
That's not your writing here, is it?
Look at the fucking did a birth and confirm I'm 32.
You were definitely kept back a couple of years in school. That's a fact of life.
That's only the did a birth I wanted you to see.
Okay, you know, it's me we're talking about. I look here. Come on. I'll Jid. Oh, fuck. We Jid. I'm changing your number on my phone. We Jid. We Jid the did.
Oh, that's away now.
Oh, fuck. I'm taking that
that's went with my low spirits there to the ground. Just.
That's away when I your self-respect. Fucking Jid the did.
Alright, no, that's the last time. Showing
told
anyone my ID. That's sorry.
You were getting a slag on the night.
I'm sorry.
You're going to be sorry you showed me that.
I couldn't care less.
I'm joking. I'll not tell anybody.
Oh, I'll ask him to edit that out and he won't do it.
No. I've been recording this whole time.
I've been recording the whole time. Well, he's been recording the whole time. See, for us to find out now the future dates in the show, where's it going to be plastered? Your social media, who else is? Is there an actual?
Follow me.
That's it.
And you have to follow.
Speak to my 300. Speak to my 300 followers.
We need to get this boy's followers up a wee bit more here, and you know.
But where do you have an actual page?
Not yet. That's not a bad idea to get an Unreal Housewives of Derry page.
You're not getting the writer to get it anyway. He's not
getting the what?
Does she have TikTok since?
She's got TikTok, and she actually broke her virginity on TikTok and made a wee TikTok. And it's tagged me in it all proud and all. Was all look, I did it. No, I was like,
you should have sent one straight back mocking the one that she done.
I might actually lip sync her.
Straight away, just put her up, put her back into
Not at all. We're all about lifting people up here. No, we're all about lifting each other. We are. We're all about lifting each other up here.
If I could remember what you told me your first name was. All right,
that's
me. That's me. That's
not going to hold me over a barrel, you know what I mean?
But so you aren't making, or you haven't made one yet, but you're.
No. We haven't made one yet, but we probably will. But it'll be all over our socials, TikTok.
So who's socials? Name the cast.
Right.
Who's socials?
So we've got Janners, the one and only, obviously.
But yours doesn't come up, Janners, does it? What?
It's Janners.
I'd say something else in mine.
Oh, yes, hey.
Right there.
Oh, yes, hey.
Oh, yes, hey.
Oh, yes, hey.
Where did yes, hey come from?
Because you have two different things in TikTok. You have your username and then you have your
So you can
name.
search for you with Janners or yes, hey.
Yes, hey, but it's _yes_hey because I had it yes, hey. And everybody was all, Okishi. Okishi is all, Jesus Christ almighty. I was like, there's some wee Chinese Korean. No, I was all, no, it's yes, hey. What are you saying there? Yes, hey, what about you?
The next thing you're looking to do an interview for Squid Games, is it?
I was already asked to be in the third season, sure, no, and then I just says no, I couldn't pay me to be in that. No.
Right, so the cast, we've already established you're in it.
I'm here now, a minute, I tell you, right? There's another girl in it, but she's not really on socials because she's a wee primary school teacher and she's not really on socials.
Right, you're not allowed to say her name. What is it again?
Well, her name's Jenny, but that's all I'm going to tell you. So, and then you've got another girl who's not on socials either, Catherine. So this was Ella, was Jenny.
Yeah.
Then Mika was Catherine. Then you've got Shelby Devine, who played Shelley. Yeah. Then you've Arnula.
Arnula is starting, her fan base is going up.
She's flying on TikTok at the minute.
I see her. She
is absolutely flying. Arnula.
What's her tagline? Her
tagline?
Aye.
That she says in the show? Or you
no, on TikTok.
All right. At Knowles5.
No, her tagline, which she always comes on and says, "Oh, come here, wee minute, I'll tell you."
Oh, come on. I don't know. I don't watch her.
She seems to follow her, but you don't watch her.
Not at all.
I think she's hilarious. She was kept up one night with someone duffing a car and back book. I wouldn't have liked to be their ears.
She would have come out and flip it. I'm sure she done Reggie's. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No,
Arnilla.
not us. No, I
Oh, it's
mean,
not
one
you?
night on her TikTok, she's like, I couldn't sleep last night shouting and roaring at the phone.
I love Nuala.
good
Nuala,
crack.
that's our Rosemary, our Nuala.
Rosemary, yeah.
And then you have Alana Kerrigan. She's flat out on Instagram and TikTok. The minute she played Sadie. And then you have Roma Harvey. She's flat out in studio too. She was our Jade. She was only brought on 2 weeks before the show.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Why? As a new character? Or?
As Jade, because the original Jade didn't want to do it anymore.
Oh, really?
For-
Getting too close, too nervous? Or?
I don't know. Other reasons was just she just had family commitments or something.
Right. She was busy that night.
She was busy.
I was busy the Saturday night and bought the tickets for the Saturday night, and
I
then
know.
I had to go solo on the Friday night.
Oh,
instead.
sure. Keithan McBride. He didn't even use the tickets then.
Oh, did
I'm calling you out, Keithan.
Oh,
I'm calling
Keithan.
you out.
He thanked me for them, in fairness to
Yeah,
him.
do you know what it was? God love him. Because the wee barcode wasn't there. He panicked and he didn't want to land down in case he didn't get in. And I swear, didn't he message? Oh, no, I didn't want to. I panicked, so he didn't get in. He didn't come down, didn't see the show. So I said, well, you can come to the next one.
That sounds like a bad excuse. I just think.
Well, I didn't want to say yes, but you know what I mean?
Hey, yeah, you
There
called him
you
out,
go.
then you stuck up for him all in the one line.
Here. So they don't call me Switzerland for nothing, do you know what I mean? Fuck's sake, I'm not allowed to sit in the fence no more, apparently.
So do we know when the dates are getting dropped, even?
I don't even know. I don't even know.
We know what's happening.
We'll know what's happening, and it'll be as soon as the summer's over, and then the dates will be dropped. So it'll be one of them ones. You have to be quick, Andy, get your tickets.
It'll be the same show on a bigger stage, so it's still
same
worth
show,
seeing
bigger
twice.
stage. Although they might be adding in a few bit extra things because it'll be a bigger stage, and we'll be able to work with it a wee bit more. So watch this space.
Excellent. Look forward
So,
to it. We'll get the lads on the podcast all to go down to the next one.
Aye, have
Then
to
at least there'll be 3 fellas there.
I think there's a new character called Jude in it. I'm not too sure.
Girl or
No, a fella.
Right.
Fella. He does podcasts and all too. So you might know him. Like, so
Juliet.
Jude the Dude.
Jude of it.
Jude of it. Jude the Dude. That's such a good name for a podcast. Like.